welcome back to another video. We've been anchored out here near Big Pine for probably close to a week now, and I've just been doing some projects, just some small stuff. I put in a new solar charge controller Victron unit, and then wired up the Starlink to run off 12 volts, hooked up the inverter up to the breaker panel, fixed the bilge pump, all sorts of good stuff. But the day has come to head towards Marathon. I've got myself a spot on the seawall there reserved for the next 2 weeks, and the goal is to build a new solar rack and add a davit to it, and then I've got some batteries coming as well. And so I figured it would be worth it trying to assemble and build all that just to have a spot there on land. So we're gonna head there. It's only 15 miles to go, but I'm getting antsy sitting here, so I've got 2 days still till my slip becomes available. So we're gonna head that way and then just hang out there, I guess, once we get there. But anyways, I've got everything packed up in the boat for the most part. Engines fired up, warmed up, winds are looking decent, kind of coming the direction we're wanting to go, but we're gonna just set sail. And I got all day to get there. Like I said, it's only 15 miles, so shouldn't take too long. And I guess next step is to get this anchor raised up. Made it to the afternoon here, first day at the seawall at Birdines, and today's projects were just getting the boat tidied up a bit. I did lots of loads of laundry, washed myself off in the shower, I took apart the air conditioning, got it working again, which is great to have, I'll tell you that. This slip is alone worth it just for that. And then I had lots of packages awaiting me here. The boat's, I got stuff all over right now, but so it looks like when you do projects. So I got my fittings for the new solar arch, lots of those, still more to come. Wires, got fuses, connectors, terminal blocks. These are all the new batteries, and the system I'm going to use to try to mount them down. I get some lithium, they're 100 amp hour each, so that'll be super nice to have. And then big shout out to Bill. He watches the videos, he redoes parts for boats, and he saw the video where I had problems with my water pump a while back, and so he had a spare one, and he refurbished the entire thing, sent it out to me with a spare impeller and pulleys. So huge thank you to him. That's a really nice thing to do. Great spare to have on the boat as well. And one other thing, I have splurged and purchased a vacuum, what is it called, a vacuum sealer for food. And so that's what it looks like with the bags. I was experimenting this morning with some things I had already and sealing just nuts and rice and pistachios, trying that out. So far it works really good. The thought process is that it's so humid on the boat, food goes bad fairly quickly, even in Ziploc bags. The humidity just gets to it, it goes stale, doesn't taste very good. So I have made one of many first trips to the grocery store here in town, and I don't know if you can tell, but my shopping cart was overflowing. So I got lots of grains and flours and rice and things like that, and I'm going to try to find some space in my quite cluttered boat here in the kitchen to start vacuum sealing some of it. I'll probably put a movie on and we'll start provisioning the boat. Good afternoon activity, and then tomorrow we'll get back to work on the wiring, getting the batteries in and getting ready for the pipes to build the solar rack. So I'm having a lot of fun. This is the kind of stuff I enjoy the most. Sailing is fun, but I enjoy the projects and prep more, and it's great to have air conditioning and showers. So lots of yapping for tonight, but I will put you up probably on a time lapse and get to town vacuum sealing away. So this is where we have ended with the first night, and that is a large pile of food, if you can't tell. I've got rice, lots of pasta, flour, sugar, tortillas. That's pretty much sums it up there. And then over here I've got pancake mix, and then I will label them in the morning, at least the ones that look similar enough. But it was kind of fun. We'll see how long they last. They're supposed to last almost indefinitely, you know, not really, but they'll last quite a long time sealed up like this. And then they say once you open the bag you can even redo it, keep the machine around. So in the morning I still have some oatmeal I'm going to try to make. I bought a couple bags, I'm just getting tired, and some brown sugar and cinnamon, and so we'll make some individual packets of that, because it turns out it's a heck of a lot cheaper to make it yourself than buying the ones that I had been doing, like the little brown packets. So that will get us pretty well set on that stuff, and then I'll probably go back and get some more dry goods and sorts of things like that, more pasta probably, and then lots of canned stuff. I still got a lot more provisioning to do, but this was fun. I just wanted something to do this afternoon. So anyways, I'm running out of things to say, so I will let you go, and I will see you tomorrow. This video is probably a little all over the place. I'm kind of hopping around in between projects, so bear with me on it, but I've decided now to move on to the batteries, at least what I can do for today. And I just built what I'm going to use to mount them. I had this extra, I think it's a 4x6, and it's the extra piece I had used to hold my jerry cans up on deck. I cut it long enough to where it could hold 5 batteries. I've only got 4, but just in case I decide to add another one here or there. And I use these ratchet straps just screwed into the ends of the boards on both sides, and then you can ratchet it down and hold them in nice and tight. That's the thought process, at least. And the idea is I want to put some foam in between each of them too, kind of cushion, and probably underneath. I don't have any right now, but last time I bought the solar panels, which are coming tomorrow, they had these real big sheets of foam in there, and so I figure I can cut that down and slide those in then. But I'm getting a little anxious. I want something to work on, and so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put the batteries into the battery compartment, remove the old house batteries. And I don't have my terminals yet either for the wires, so I'll only be able to hook up 2 batteries right now, since I currently have 2 batteries in there with the cabling I've done. But then here in a couple days, when those proper lug nuts come in, then we can redo the terminals and hook all 4 of them up. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully that works well. And so I will meet you next in the battery compartment. So I'm squeezed back here in the battery compartment. It's changed a little bit since I last updated you. This morning, so where I am sitting, I used to have 2 start batteries, and the previous owner, Scott, he had one as a start battery and the other as the house battery. But whenever I bought the boat, he helped me install these 2, so he was already working on that to upgrade the house batteries. So I ended up making these 2 both starting. From what I'm reading, you only really need 1. So I've removed 1 just to give me room to actually set and get down here. And then this morning I also moved my refrigerator switch over here, then the battery charger from here to here to give me more room, and installed, I got my solar charge controller, the new Victron unit, which can handle higher voltage from adding the extra solar panels, and it should charge the batteries a bit faster. And then I've added several of these little breakers in, proper fused in between different areas, and then a couple bus bars. And so this will help me kind of, all my wiring right now is done onto the battery terminals, which is not recommended. And the more things I add, I figured it'd be smart to split them up here, make it a little bit cleaner. So now I'm going to try to unhook what I can with these batteries, and then these guys are super heavy. We'll see if we can get these out somehow by myself, and then get everything for the new in. Not the best work environment down here either, I'll tell you that. That worked out pretty well, getting those out a little easier than I thought it was going to be. And I've left myself now, there's a nice mess of wires, and all these wires around the batteries is why I've added these, I think you call them terminals, bus bars. Try to reduce all that down there and just push it all here on the wall so we can bundle it up a little nicer. But like I said, I got the board down here. Let me see if I can get this organized and laid out. And then I've stacked a couple batteries. Hopefully I can get a few of them while I'm down here. It's just climbing in and out. It's not an easy task. See, these guys are on nice and tight now. The whole rack itself moves, so that's why I said I'll put some stuff underneath it to help with that. And then you got room for 1 more battery there if I decide to. They fit surprisingly well though, and I'll start hooking these up. Like I said, just the 2 of them for now. We can test them and kind of see how they work, and then we will be ready, a lot more ready whenever the proper terminals come in. So finished up a lot of the projects for today. Still have, obviously lots to do, but sun is set, and I'm going to walk over to the 7 Mile Bridge. My buddy Doc, I was anchored by, him and I were going to go try to catch some lobsters tonight. So there's an area we went before, but last time I went was before lobster season, so couldn't keep any. But I will bring my gloves and my headlamp, and we'll see what we can find, So I'm out here waiting for Doc. He's going to be paddling over soon. I've spotted our first catch of the night though. It's not a keeper, but you can tell right there's a little shark. So I'm going to get you tossed on the head cam, and we'll see if we can't get our first catch of the night. Oh, there's a stinking lobster right there too. That was easy enough. What's up? Catch ya. Boom.
Alright, hop on it.
Where are we going?
I gotta go back to my boat and drill up my pole.
Alright. I saw one lobster when oh, there he is right there.
There he is.
He looks a little small though.
No, he ain't.
You don't think so?
He said 18 to try.
Your switch? Mine did the same thing. Why did you do that too on mine for a while?
Huh?
We're just gonna leave the dinghy here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep this then.
Yeah.
Let me take the other bag?
Yeah.
Save your pocket.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine too.
Yeah.
So we...
Let's say if we're walking, I'll just take this.
No.
So what's your poles? It's like you spike them with it?
No, you just tap him in the face and get him to go in the net.
Oh. Their eyes though.
Red.
Exactly. As soon as you see one, you see it. There you go. Is that 2 of them already?
Yeah.
My goodness. Yeah,
So I can measure them. That little guy.
yeah. They're a little small. They said 3 inches, right? From the eyeballs to the... Is it right there?
From there to there.
Yeah, a little small. This one's it's better, but... Ooh, be close.
That's right.
I would say it's, yeah. I'd say that's right on it, 'cause that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Here's, you got another one over here. He looks pretty small, you see him? Right there.
Yeah, small.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he got high hopes, maybe. What do you think?
Let's see. Oh, it's close, I'd say. It's one of the bigger ones.
Hit me right in there. Ooh.
He's
Trade
close.
you. Alright, let's see, buddy.
It's that last one.
You bastard.
Everyone's picked through them.
Hey, you're out with Doc, and we are on a bug hunt.
That's right. That's a big one. Let's get it measured up.
So,
And we don't even have to at this
you
point.
hold
But
that. This one definitely doesn't need to be measured, but just in case everybody's for the fan base.
That's right. Educate them here.
On what and how not.
That's obviously how to.
All right. So another.
Easy.
He is
Yeah.
legal. So that's from right here to right there,
That's
and he's
bad too.
good. And look, he's a fatty. So what we're doing is we are out here walking on. I'm Doc, by the way, and from Sailing the Morning Star. And me and Damon are out here tonight. We're walking around with headlamps on looking for giant bugs. We're looking for big ones.
We're starting to find them.
We're getting them. And so we started late. Oh, we started too early.
Oh, look at that one.
Like a glove. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
All right, hold that.
Right. I'll get all 3 of them here.
All right. Not that this one definitely,
I think he makes it.
makes the cut.
They're right up here on the shore.
Yeah.
Or at least either that or I'm blind.
It's possibly your life. Oh,
I
yeah.
think
That's
it
fucking,
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah. Like a glove. That's number 4. Down you go. All right.
Yeah.
To the bag of deliciousness.
I see a little guy right here. I'm gonna try to get him with my hands.
There's a little stingray right here.
Ah, darn it. He took off.
A little stingray right here.
Check him out.
Just be careful, will you?
Yeah. Just watch where I'm walking.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. He's a cool little guy. Yeah. This one might be a keeper.
What?
This one right here. It's close, maybe.
Just maybe.
There we go.
Here,
I got it.
Got him?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a maybe.
No.
No, same.
Here's your last one. Darn it.
It does though.
It was. I thought seeing him, I was like, ah, it's the one.
But no cigar.
Here's another one. This one's tiny too, though. Yeah, I don't think so. He's too small. He get you?
Yeah, go on.
Who wants to fight?
Usually if you can put all 4 fingers on them. I'm looking for 4 fingers across the top.
You can usually tell.
That
Yeah,
same one just like that.
it's a little small. We're running into more of them. They're probably the ones we caught. Oh, there's your stingray. Watch out. Right on your foot. Right in between your 2 legs. Oh, I got one right here.
Oh, there's such a glowing eyes. Yeah, that's it.
Right on me. Yeah. Let me see if the water will calm down enough I can see him again.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good looking one.
He's small.
Yeah, come on, come on, that's the one. That's the one. Are you ready?
Think so?
I think so. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's just under.
Not the one.
At least I saw one, so I'm not blind.
I know, but you haven't got a legal one yet.
I'm working on it. It probably. Oh, I got a nice one here. Oh, he felt me.
You got a nice one?
Yeah. Just having a hard time seeing him. It's so moving.
I got one. Yeah,
I think
nice
he's legal.
one.
Is this? No, it's not eggs now.
What?
I thought that was eggs at first.
No,
but
no, no, no. Its eggs will be under the tail.
I think that's legal.
Yeah, wait, I can't see it. Hold him up.
Right.
That's legal.
I mean, he's right on it. I'd say so.
That's legal. That's your first legal.
Now time.
Yeah.
It'll taste good tonight, my friend.
Yeah, Victor goes and spoils, bro. Nothing like really catching your own. You got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
bagged.
Give me the hand.
I was trying to get him on video. We'll see if I can do it one-handed here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's your second feller. Get dropped
there.
There you go.
You got your other one in your
I
bag?
do.
Okay.
I do. Spoils of war.
Right. There's some, there you go. Some good ones too. It's the following afternoon. I have kept my catch in this mesh bag. Thanks to Doc, he gave me this one extra. I think they're still alive. I haven't killed them myself on purpose. I just tossed them in the fridge. And from what I read, they said that's how you keep them. So I'm gonna get them out and see if we can't clean them up and have some dinner tonight. That's gonna wrap it up here for this week's video. Appreciate you guys for watching and tagging along. I'm having a lot of fun here doing these projects, hanging out with Doc, getting a lot done. I got the poles today, the 2-inch aluminum pipe for the new solar rack, and I'll put a little picture on screen of the design I'm thinking about doing. I guess I'm committed to it. I actually bought the parts, so that's what I'm going to be working on in the next video. Getting these things cut down to size. I've already got these solar panels laid out, and then the aluminum bar extrusion set and fabricated for that. Just have to get the pipe put in the connectors and mounted onto the back of the boat. So anyways, yada yada, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Big shout out to all my Patreon subscribers. Appreciate all of you, everyone who's been helping out with the donations. Those things have gone very far recently with all the projects I'm working on, trying to get this wrapped up before we head off to the Bahamas. And I know I keep talking about it, but we will eventually make it there, I promise. And appreciate each and every one of you. Been writing your all's names on the back of my boat, kind of bring you along for the adventure. And I look forward to seeing y'all in next week's video.